Ahoy, kids! I mean, idiots! It's Joinen, and welcome to Kids Being Dum-Dums. They're silly little kids doing silly little things because they're kids and their brain isn't developed. So, that is the situ posts of kids being dumb because they're kids and they don't know any better. It's classic. It's funny. What do you expect, kid? Yeah, now don't give it, now. I mean, come on. The duality of man wants to give chip to dog, but also wants chip. Listen, kid, you can't give your chip to your dog and eat it too. These are the tough lessons you learn straight out of the womb. Big old dog, here you go, make him happy, give him chip. Unfortunately, that means you also don't get chip. And then you did it again. Twice. Or infinite times if you just leave it on loop.
Forever.
Which we could do. That'd be a real reaction challenge for me. Sit here trying to come up with good commentary for a good 30 minutes on the same video that's playing over and over again. Not a bad idea. I mean, jeez, there'd be a lot more content then to get through. A lot more videos. We could have a whole Kids Being Stupid month. Every day, we just take a brand new post on the Kids Being Stupid subreddit and we really do a deep dive. Thinking about having kids. My son poured syrup in every floor vent. Oh, sorry. I don't know how my brain just completely skipped over that question mark. Thinking about having kids? My son poured syrup in every floor vent. 13 years later, it still smells like waffles every time the heat comes on. First of all, that doesn't sound like a problem. That sounds amazing. 5-year-old asked me to go find something downstairs. I couldn't find it. 5-year-old, I've got an idea. This time, go back downstairs and try your best. That's just good old passive aggression. Learning young. My 4-year-old keeps trying to fill up his mouth at the sprinklers and then run across the park and spit the water on me. But the very thought makes him laugh so hard that I remain perfectly dry. The perfect plan. Foiled. My gosh, I can't talk today. The perfect plan. Foiled by something so simple. Teaching my little bro how to play golf. Whoa, that was did he just do one of these? Did that kid literally just say in the air? That's impressive. Hey, look, you power up that swing. It's like Wii bowling when you throw it backwards. Hey! What? It's okay, kid. I've got good news for you. No, you're not. What? How am I gonna afford a baby? I don't even have a full-time job yet. We once gathered all 4 kids and asked, how do we fit them into the glove? We cut the strings on the blinds? None answered. Then I asked, sorry, I literally cannot read today. Who cut the strings on the blinds? None answered. Then asked, where are the scissors that did it? Number 2 son got up and produced them from the closet. Do you know how hard it is not to laugh? I don't need to know who did it. I just need to know where the scissors are. Oh, that one. No, I got you.
Are you crying? Where? What? Why are you crying?
Rude, though. Rude. You're not going to invite your own kid to your wedding? Like, fair enough. It's got every right. That kid has every right. Now that I think about it, I wasn't invited to my parents' wedding either. We should create a support group. How old were you when you weren't invited? -10. I was? Yeah, well, good, great, good, cool, good to be you then, you know? We can't all have loving parents. Straight into the tree. I like the hat throw. That's a class move. Straight into the tree. Then just going to, sniff the flora. Parents on bus 23. Bus number 23? Or is this the 23rd thing that happened in the string of events of being parents on a bus? A child gave my son his tablet in exchange for an Oreo cookie today on the bus. Right, okay, this is, at a school. Please contact me for your tablet bag. What? Your son's out there hustling, doing some good trades, and you're gonna punish him for that?
Americans number their public school buses.
Americans. Weird. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you number your buses? Why don't you just chuck the kids on any bus and just let them show up at whatever house they turn up at? That just seems like a fun thing to do. How do y'all do it? Oh, yeah, no, we use numbers. Actually, ours had a letter before the number, so that's, clearly the superior way to do it. Dude, the trades that go down on school buses, those are sacred, You can't go back home to your parent, especially this is the kid that got the good end of the deal, and the parents are still contacting saying, let's undo this trade. I was trying to help. No, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. It is like steampunk, literally. Vapor punk. That is next level jank. Look at that thing. It's got a light switch on it. That is awesome. That is sweet. Sweet vape, dude. Found this in my son's room. Any idea what it is? That's just actually impressive. It's like, especially if it works. My guess is that it doesn't, and some kids just like put together some bits and bobs to like make a vape, just for fun. But like, if that actually works, that is next level. Your child is the protagonist of a novel about steampunk engineers. Exactly.
When I was 6 years old, I made my own vape. Out of a light switch.
I accidentally read Goodnight Beans instead of Goodnight Bears in Goodnight Moon. And now the toddler is repeating Goodnight Beans like it's a group chat. Beans. I don't understand what's funny about this one. I grew up saying goodnight to my beans every night. My baked beans. My tin of baked beans that I kept by my bed. Good night, beans. And I tuck it in. Had a little bed for it. I can saw that coming from a mile away. Kid's fine. Anyone asking at home, I checked. Kid's perfectly fine. Just an old noggin donkin, You can't grow up with a couple of solid
noggin donkins.
And hey, aren't you glad they're caught on camera? Because otherwise, what do you have to learn from that? Like, what do you get out of it? A teachable moment? That is worth nothing compared to a funny video on the internet with 31,000 upvotes. My mum got fired from her job when I was little, and I cried because I thought that meant they were gonna light her on fire. I can see how that might be traumatic. That did dredge up a little memory for me. I used to be very confused about the word fired. I always thought it'd be a far more graphic process than it is. Was she the town witch? Perchance. My toddler, who was not previously accustomed to being awake after dark, just looked outside and screamed, "Where's the backyard? Where'd it go?" You can track that though. You can track where his brain went. You literally never seen darkness before? Yeah, you're gonna be a little bit confused. In fact, I've pretty much done the same thing before as a fully grown adult. Came out of my bedroom one night, looked out my window at the balcony. First time living in like an apartment building, and it was super foggy. And usually you look out and you can see lights and buildings and stuff. The fog though, just nothing, which was weird. Looking at, I was like, that's just a good time. That just looks like a good time all around. Yeah, you do a little roll at the end. That's fine. Your kids bounce back. Look at this. Whoa! This would have been good fun for the good 7 seconds that it lasted until some teacher comes in and says, "What are you guys doing?"
Having fun?
Not on my watch. Me leaving work every day. How do you even bring that to school? Like, surely that doesn't fit in your backpack. Like, how are you wheeling that thing? Make it fit in a backpack? Yeah, to pull it apart, take it into pieces, and then reassemble. Like you're trying to steal, like, smuggle something across the border. Cargo shorts? That'll do it. Every school has one. Well, now I just feel cheated of a childhood. It literally says, though, in the caption of this, someone brought a plastic kid's car to my school. Wait, was it a kid that posted this, or is this just a teacher? Now that I'm looking at it, this is quite a tall vantage point compared to the other kids. This is just a teacher getting in on the action? Yeah, right, hold on, just make sure I'm filming fast. I bet you could fit it on bus 23. Good little callback there. When you own a restaurant and give your child unlimited access to YouTube and screencasting. Right, yeah, it's that one. It's that one. That's good. That's just good content for the restaurant. It's topical, you know, cashing in on a trend. Why not?
Your turn.
Right, yeah. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Ah! It's great. It's good fun. Ah! Just screaming into a thing. That's what I do every day for fun. And for money. It's like a win-win. I get the same thing and just go, ah! I've seen this. Good old-fashioned fun. He's like, hold on. No, I got this. I mean, obviously dangerous, right? But did he die, though? No, he's fine. I mean, he looks fine, you know? It's a bit of fun. To the moon. Why? I mean, you know, you got to entertain yourself somehow. Why do you think that would be a good idea? Why would you think it wasn't? Obviously, you know, you can just laugh at it because it ended fine. It could have gone much worse.
Justin!
Yes.
It was at this moment that he stopped.
That is the risk you take when you
Throw a ball.
bunk. Yeah, I messed up. I'll take it. Hit me.
Get it.
Wow, so good. And then kid brings it back. And you're like, yeah, now, and they're like, throw it. And you're like, all right, yeah, just give it to me, I'll throw it. I can't. If it's still in your mouth, dang it. Just like with the dog. The kid at 14, I was raised by wolves. Not SpongeBob. Clearly a big SpongeBob fan. You literally just sliced SpongeBob's head open. How do you think she's gonna react? Look at the look on her face, the absolute terror. No, SpongeBob! How could they do this to you? I can understand how that might be a little bit traumatic. Hurt finger, cooling it off. Yep. Look at the face, though. Imagine pulling up next to that. Found an overdue rental at my mum's house from 1994. Dazed and confused. Yeah, geez, the return bill on that one is gonna be pretty high. That's the real cheat code. Can't be charged the return bill if you literally never return it. When I was a kid, my nan got one of these videos from Blockbuster. I never returned it. About 2 months later, the Blockbuster went out of business, and I thought because we never returned it, we were the sole reason it went out of business. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Some good reasoning. You got a temple run speed run, a temple speed run. Sometimes I pause the game to let the runner catch a breath. My 8-year-old cousin. Yeah, we never really think about the runners, do we? Huh? We just make them run and run and run until they can't no more. This afternoon I noticed a kid sneakily grabbing some finishing nails, so I followed him and caught him red-handed. He told me he was setting a trap. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's quite the trap. Home Alone movies are influencing our kids. They are making them dangerous. Ban them. Movies in general. Oh my gosh. The zoom in on the face. Supervise, please. Yep. Got it. Then the zoom in on the face. The absolute look of anarchy.
He's too little. Ryan supervises, please. Fisher!
I love the zoom in. It's so perfectly done. Look what I've done. Oh, laugh is pure evil. Every big brother gets straight up saying, no, I mean, it's an older brother. Like, what, you know, I guess there's two kinds of older brothers. There's this kind. there's the caring kind, I suppose. Maybe the mythical caring kind. No, my brother wouldn't have done this. I would have died.
Ryan supervises, please. Fisher!
I would die now if my brother did that to me. I'm terrible at swimming. All right, follow me on Twitch. We do film these live. Get some of the lemon carton merch down in the description below. It's got a cute little lemon carton on it. And if you guys are into tech, I have a new tech channel called Lemon Bites. That's in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.